Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday, I suppose. How are we all doing? Everyone have a good weekend? Keeping it real? Not my couscous. Weekend's been good for me, other than I am extremely sunburnt. But I did that to myself. Chat. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Camera glitch for some reason. Went in there, switched to be right back, and then to the camera, and we're back. Man, technology has been fun. restarted the camera. That seems to be what was freaking out. So, hopefully, we won't get any more random black screens. Alright, so, how are we doing? Is everyone having a good Sunday? Relaxed? Hopefully not too hot? Little pieces here in the middle. Got the core out. Said we need a cup. It's about a cup. Okay. No, we had a heat wave in the middle of the week, though. Wednesday was the hottest, 95, feeling like 107. Yeah. We've got heat advisory tomorrow from like noon to 8 p.m. It'll be 100. I don't know what the temperature, like what it's supposed to feel like it's going to be, but I know it's going to be pretty hot. We'll see how that turns out. All right, combine flour. How much flour? 1/3 cup all-purpose flour. Okay. Two tablespoons. Paprika. I don't have any fingernails. Set the top line. One. 2 tablespoons paprika. Some salt. Half teaspoon. I'm gonna get some thinner salt. Salt and pepper. So this is going to be our chicken coating, and it will become our thickening agent later. Okey-dokey. Okay. I've got some boneless, skinless chicken breast. One. So part of this is to help with browning. Beautiful chicken breast. I'm just reheating a piece of cod from last night to make another sandwich for dinner. Your sandwiches looked really good on Instagram. I'm sorry I missed the stream. What was your did you make like a tartar sauce or something? I saw kind of like a dill sauce, I assume. Some sort of like mayonnaise or tartar sauce. And how was the smell? Was it terrible afterwards? Thank you. It's all good. Saturdays are tough. Yeah. We went to a barbecue fest here in town at the Chiefs Stadium, our local football team, and it was hot. That's why I'm all sunburned. Yes, sir. Mayo, dill, parsley, lemon juice, zest, pickles, and capers. My apartment smells like fish today. It's not as bad as the blackened haddock, but still fishy. Yeah, that's always my thing when it comes to doing fish, is just the smell afterwards. Supposedly, if it's fresh and good, then it's not supposed to have a smell. But, seeing as how neither of us live close to an ocean, the best we get is frozen. Alright. 5 very nicely dreaded. Yeah, it's dreaded chicken. Very scary. But yeah, we went to a barbecue fest. It's the second time we've been. Um, there's like samples of a bunch of like local vendors and some out of date ones. Some giveaways, a bunch of like barbecue demos. Uh, Depending on what you can get like free drinks. If you buy the VIP pass, you get like a special area with certain food that's only available for VIPs. Last year it was held on the actually in the stadium. This year it was held next to it, so that was less cool. Word though, so tasty, yum. Yeah. All right, so everything's gonna kind of come together pretty quick, but then we're going to basically braise the chicken in the sauce for about 45 minutes, which is when we will start doing everything else. Okay. So, a little bit of vegetable oil. That feels pretty warm. So I got this on medium high. We're basically just going to try and sear it, get a nice brown on each side, then pull it out, and then we'll finish it later. Build up that fond. Man, it smells good though. Just want to make sure both sides get a chance to come together delicious. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? You having a good Sunday? Some beautiful colors. I've never actually had this before. One of my friends had it the other day and talked about how good it was, so I said, hey, let's give it a try and see how it is. So I'm really hopeful. Look at that beautiful crust. Just a little bit of oil. The smell coming off this, I really smell the paprika, and it just really has already got my mouth watering. While that's going, I might as well measure out my other stuff. Chicken stock. Those are beautiful. Alright, so next up, our sweet onion. Some cayenne. And another tablespoon of paprika. It's burning. There we go. Alright, we're turning that. Yeah, my Dutch oven is way too hot right now. Get a scoop of butter and bouillon in there. Help add some flavors. Reduce to simmer. Knocking things over, people. There we go. So essentially, this is just going to simmer for the next 45 minutes. Okay. Yum, looks great so far. Yeah, other than I scorched some of the seasoning a little. So I hope it doesn't come out bitter, but I think it'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, now we're just going to let that braise for about 45 minutes while we make some biscuits, some pizza dough, and then we'll start the couscous a little bit closer to the 45 minutes being done, because it won't take but bring bottle boiled. Okay, so like 5-10 minutes maybe. So let's get some of this moved. This can go. What did this go to? The paprika. This can stay. I'll need it. This goes with that. These are done. Okay. Biscuits. $4.25. I didn't get any buttermilk. I can make it without buttermilk. It'll just be normal biscuits. How did I forget the buttermilk? It's embarrassing. I lied. We're going to do pizza dough first. Pizza dough. Alright. Scale. Food processor. Zeroed. Apparently, if you add a little vinegar to milk, it works. Yes, but I don't have any regular milk. All I have is Fairlife, which is low in fat and low in sugar. Normally, I would buy some standard milk and completely forgot about it. And I've gone to the store twice today. So, a little frustrated with myself. I will look up a different recipe that doesn't use buttermilk and use that. Alright, 500 grams all-purpose sugar. Yeah, we drink Fairlife, and then I only get normal milk to cook with. Alright, 500 grams all-purpose flour. Ooh. $5.31. $5.12. $5.09. $500. Okay. 4 grams yeast. Or 10 grams sea salt. All right. The rest is water. Zero. 276 close. 360. I need 375. $360. I went down. $375 exactly. Perfect. Okay. All right, so did about 5 pulses there just to kind of mix it all up. All right. Let this go for about 30 seconds until a dough forms. All right, it needs a little bit more. Still pretty. Shouldn't be this sticky. I may have added a little too much when I saw some come out, so. Hands covered. I'm not happy with how this came out. I'm gonna start over. Let me wash the bowl out. was the wettest, stickiest dough I have made in a long time. Sorry, this is a pain to clean out from like full, so okay. I added too much water. There's that. Where's Skipper? Skipper! Come here. Skipper went to the park earlier, so he is just laying there being tired. Clearly the door's open. He's in there because he wants to be. Sorry, I'm cleaning the blade. I'm down in a second. All right, good enough. That was painful. All right, let's try this again. 0. 500. Four. And 10. There we go. Lid. Dang. Yeah, Skipper likes his crate. We trained him to be in there when he was younger, and now he just that's his place to hang out. I'll put my cup. $2.50. That's perfect. Now that's what we're looking for. As you can see, I clearly screwed it up the first time. Okay. Okay, so let's get it into a ball. Okay, that should make 2 pizzas in 4 days, 4 or 5 days. 2 12-inch pizzas, and it's like normal thick crust pizza. So yeah, now this just go in the fridge to cold proof for 4 days, and then Thursday I'm gonna pull it out, divide it into 2 balls, and then let it sit for 90 minutes, and then we'll have pizza. I'm gonna go ahead and make a second one. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do the water first, since I already had that hard. 286. Too much. Perfect. All right. $500 exactly. Woo! That's what we call money. All right. There's 4. And then 10. Turn it on, huh? Why did I take it off? And there we go. Quick and easy pizza dough. Okay, get it into a bowl. Smooth out the surface. There we go. The reason we plastic wrap is because it'll dry out into crust, and basically your dough's no longer easy to work with, and it looks awful. Okay. So, since biscuits are no longer in play, I do have some rolls in the freezer that I can heat up. Is it less than ideal? Absolutely. Chicken Paprikash, yes. Grant, I'm doing this because you made it the other day, and it sounded good. About to be busting. What cookbook are you using? I'm not using a cookbook. I found the recipe online. I'm using. Let me look it up. Chisel and fork is the recipe that I'm using. This. It's basically just onions, chicken, some seasonings, uh, sour cream. So, um, sour cream, chicken stock, chicken, sweet onions, paprika, cayenne, salt and pepper, flour. Like made a flour and paprika dredge that we put the chicken in, and we seared them to get a nice crust. It's pretty simple. Sorry, I'm cleaning up wall. So, couscous, sour cream, the remainder of my flour mixture. Rolls. I can tell you, it smells amazing right now. We continue to keep wiping everything up. I added sliced bell peppers. I'm excited to see how yours turns out. Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I do have some bell peppers, but we're saving those for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm making stuffed peppers again because Morgan requested it. Um, Tuesday, I'm making hayashi rice. And then Thursday is pizza, because that's the pizza that we made. 12 to 14 minutes. Alright, need to get some garlic butter going. I guess I didn't need a knife at all. Stuffed peppers, yeah. I'm actually more excited to try the hayashi rice. Excuse me, I say rice, but I'm gonna make it into a pasta. So tasty hayashi rice, Japanese gravy mix. So this is very much like roux blocks, like Japanese curry. Essentially a pound of seafood, pound and a half of onions. You just stir fry the stuff, add water, add the stuff. Except I'm gonna do it with pasta. I've got onions and I've got steak. So I think it'll be really good. Alright, let's see if I can't blow up the butter, because I've done that the last couple of times. Let's see. There we go. It'll continue. Alright, so a little parsley. A lot of garlic powder. This is like my classic garlic butter mix for pretty much anything. If I'm putting it on actual like French bread to make garlic bread, I will not melt it. Instead, I will soften the butter. And if I'm really feeling froggy, I will put actual garlic chunks in there. Although I don't do that as often because I feel like garlic powder is better for like frozen rolls like this. I think it's too easy to just have straight garlic flavor, which my wife likes garlic, but she doesn't like fresh garlic. Let's go. Oh, I already did that one. So yeah, garlic changes based on how you cook it. So like the most pungent and garlicky it's gonna be is when you cut it fresh. I don't use garlic, the jarred stuff, because essentially it's pickled garlic. It has no flavor whatsoever. It's really not even worth it unless you are just straight up need shortcuts. You know, you're running out of time. You don't have time to do actual garlic. So yeah, I buy my garlic in the bulb, open it up, do all that. I find that it has the best results. I have bought the like already open one, or like where they're already out of the shells, and it's okay. But same issue. The way they get them out is by basically shaking them, and that bruises the cell walls. It starts to release the flavor. So also not the prime way to go about it. All right, 1 cup cooking water. Let's do a double recipe. 2 cups. One. And 2 cups water. 1/4 tablespoon salt. 1 teaspoon of butter or olive oil. One, two. Okay. Bring to boil. Where's the lid? Lid. Okay. Howdy chow. Pronounce that Japanese. Hayashi? I think that is how it is in Japanese. Microwave butter in glass chaotic. Oh, I have a button on my microwave that actually for softening and melting butter. It runs it at like 20%. Um, if I'm going to be chaotic, I'll just hit the add 30 seconds button, and that'll just blow up the butter. And I've done that probably 4 or 5 times, and yet I still continue to do it. Oh yeah, our 13-year-old stove died yesterday. Dang, man. We either have to replace the electronics, if that's even an option, or buy a whole new stove. Dude, just get a new stove. It's quite the investment. It's nice. Okay, so finishing off this dish. Once the chicken is done, make sure mixture to thicken sauce with leftover flour. Add 1/2 cup sour cream and 1/2 cup liquid from skillet. Mix until smooth. Interesting. I should have thought of a better container before deciding to do this initially. Yeah, if we got a new stove run, I'm pushing for induction. Alright. Okay, let that simmer for 5 minutes. One. Okay. Remove from heat. Let hang out 5 minutes. When I put this part in, I add the hot liquid, bring it up to temp. I did add the hot liquid to my sour cream mixture. It's basically you were going to turn it into a paste. I just don't know if you could see it because I was doing it like above. So yeah, right now we're just getting it up to, or not up temp. We're just letting it simmer and start to thicken. What are you going off of? So we're supposed to the other half of the sour cream mixture here in a minute. Oh, look who decided to get up. Hi, bud. Say hi to everybody. Who's there? Who's there? No. Good boy. We'll get some more as soon as I pull the meat off, bud. Video is studying intermittently along with audio. It's been doing it. I cannot figure out why the internet has gone to shit in the last couple of months. We're at the mercy of Google Fiber getting somebody out here to switch the box to the other side, so I have no idea. It's annoying to me as well. I don't understand it. It's rather frustrating. Okay, so that's that. I need to stir the couscous. Okay, so all we're waiting on is the rolls. minutes. Just got about 2 minutes. Boom. Boom. Hey, Morgan, if you're watching, time to come up. All right, Skipper, come on. Treat time. Skipper, treats. Skipper, come. Come. Come on, buddy. I know you want them. Good boy. Sit. Good cat. Boop. Shake. Shake. Good boy. Who's there? Good dog. Skipper, you're more popular than I am. Rightfully so, though. You are our cute little boy. Touch. You want to touch? Get him off. No, get him here. Go get him over. Good boy. Good dog. Here's a big one. Yeah, good dog. What? You ready? No, over here. Catch.
Off the teeth.
Nope, you didn't catch. Boo, bed. Handsome boy Skipper, you look so fluffy. Yeah, it looks great when he doesn't have his stuff off. He was way dirtier earlier.
Well, he went to the park.
He went to the park and cleaned himself. He's one of the few dog breeds that, like...
The coat's all clean.
Yeah. He gets dirty and, like, 3 hours later, he's clean. Not complaining.
Yeah. We just end up with a thing of dirt on our ground.
Yeah, he lays on the wood floor, and then you just get up. It looks like it's a crime scene. It's just dust and dirt.
Oh. Like, why do these look so different? I hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button.
I hit Pro as opposed to Food?
I've used the Pro one before.
And it actually...
It looks pretty good, actually.
didn't look bad.
It is Pro.
The Food one warms it up a bit, which is better.
Okay.
You can go with the Couscous.
Yeah. You could have also taken the hand out of the thing. That was easier.
I realized that my back was itchy earlier, and then I realized there's this and I reversed my scratch. Because then it was on fire. Hi, buddy. Are these ready to cook back? Not part of dinner, right?
No, carrots are not part of dinner.
Can you catch one for me?
Oh, he'll catch that one, huh? Well,
How do you?
make a plate.
But how do you want it? Better couscous in the middle. Do you want in the front?
I'd like the couscous in the back, with this being the front as the main.
Okay, that's what I think would look best.
I trust you. I'm not the artsy person. I'm merely the food maker.
There's art to making food.
Yeah, there's an art to being entertaining, and I haven't figured that one out either. I'm glad I made 2 cups of couscous.
I just assumed you'd want more.
I do.
And I love couscous. I could down
It takes like 10 minutes to make with no effort. You could make
I
couscous.
love
No problem. I can also put some green on there.
Yeah.
I'd like you to remove this.
You want more gravy on it?
Yes. The sauce is a big part of it, so.
Yeah, I don't know why I said gravy.
Everything's a gravy to you. You must be English. You must be more in English.
I really just want to eat one of these rolls.
You want green? You want green over the top?
Yeah.
Okay, open good. Is that good?
Yeah. You want to roll in the picture too?
Yeah, roll fine. Couscous, the food's so nice they named it twice.
I found it funny.
Chat said that. You can laugh.
It wasn't Grant.
It wasn't Grant.
Thank God.
Grant left the chat. he heard a joke like that and went, oh god.
It was like, no.
I hope this is good. He said, I'm sweating. You had the lemon piles?
Does that look alright?
Weird shadow.
Well, there's always a weird shadow anymore. Because I need to be here and I need to be there.
We can move it.
No. We will find. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This lemon's actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I have a sip?
Yeah.
Or is it yours?
I feel like I shared the foods.
That is good.
Why would you put it right in shop?
Half shot. It wasn't on the camera.
Stuttering. See?
It was stuttering because you hit it.
No.
No? I made a mess. I'm making more of a mess.
First time having this. Let's see if it's any good.
It's not
focus.
focusing.
Focus.
It's focused on the food. You need to slowly raise up from your food. Is what you need to do. Focus on the fork, but yeah. Skipper, do you want dinner?
Well, I got couscous everywhere. Interesting.
Interesting. What's that supposed to mean?
The sauce has a lot of flavor, but I don't think the sauce by itself is all that great. But the sauce with the chicken and the couscous is better. It's like the sum of the parts.
Sometimes food be that way. Is there like a smaller piece of chicken?
That's the smallest one right there.
This one?
Sorry, there were no fresh made biscuits. I forgot to get buttermilk.
Oh, I wondered.
You literally were walking away with milk earlier. I was like, man, if she had just kept that,
It was 2%.
I still would have been better than Fairlight. Well, what do you think now that you've dipped it?
Seems almost like smoky.
That is what paprika is. Grant put red bell pepper in his,
Ooh, that'd be good.
and I think that would have been good. So, I will tell you guys when food is good and when food is bad. And if I like something and if I don't like something. I think this is only okay.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that the onion, like you would have had bigger onion chunks than the red bell peppers.
Well, they said to dice the onion, so I'll be honest with you. Most of the onion disintegrated into the sauce, which in its of itself is totally fine. Sorry, we had a pizza dough disaster earlier.
Is that what happened? I heard a lot of like clanging around. Oh,
Well, I was making the pizza dough for Thursday. I misread the amount of water and put an extra 50 grams or milliliters of water in there. And it was like I had made glue. So trying to get all of that, like an entire 2 pizza doughs worth of dough out of the food processor so I could clean it and try again was an absolute disaster. I like put my hand in and full on scooped it out and tried to fling it in the trash can and it stayed on my hand.
lovely. This just sounds like you were making a mess.
Oh, I'm cooking. Of course I was making a mess. It is extremely smoky.
It is good all together.
Yeah, no, like individually, not very good. Together, I don't mind it, but it's not like
It's good.
it's a I would make this one time to try it kind of thing.
You would tweak it.
I don't know what tweet.
Not bad.
I don't know that red bell peppers is going to change the flavor profile. It may be that I burned some of the seasoning early on because the thing was a little too hot, and that could be impacting the flavor. Like the chickens are good, or the chickens, chickens.
It's all good together.
Yeah, not my favorite, but I'm not like gonna throw it out. Put it that way. Hello, Space Monkey 1004. That looks really good. Thank you. Yeah. We've got our couscous, our chicken paprikash, And then some garlic butter dinner rolls. And then we're trying it. This is my first time having it. And I think it's all right. It's not my favorite. One of the people suggested putting some red bell pepper in it next time, which I think would be a really nice addition. But it's pretty good. That's how it's pronounced. I've been saying it wrong. Did you cook it by yourself? Yes, I did. We made it from scratch here. We made a paprika and flour dredge to put the chicken in. We then seared them on both sides. Threw some sweet onion with some more paprika and some cayenne. Softened those, then added the chicken back and added chicken stock. And cooked it for about 45 minutes to braise the chicken. And then took our flour mixture, mixed it with some sour cream and some of the liquid from the braising, and turned it into a paste, added it in, let it thicken, and then added some more sour cream right at the end. Mad respect to you, man. Oh, thank you. That's what we do on here for the most part, is try and do as much of it from scratch as possible. That being said, can't always do that because some stuff's hard to find. Time, I do work. But the goal is to try and do as much. I do like the smokiness of this, though. I just think the sauce is super smoky.
The chicken and couscous help kind of a little.
What do you do for a living? I work for the government. I'm a bank examiner. It's a job nobody's ever heard of. Think of it like an auditor, except different. But that's the closest comparison. These lemon ones might be my new second favorite. They're very refreshing. I think I fell in love with your food. Funny, that's what my wife said. She's never said I love you, but she's definitely said I love this food.
What?
Well, I'm glad you like it. You're definitely hit the follow so you can see. We do this 3 or 4 times a week, and then I post everything we make on Instagram. And YouTube now. I've got some YouTube like VOD stuff, nothing special, just the stuff that's kind of disappeared. So if you want to see any of the old stuff, check those out. And tomorrow we're doing stuffed peppers, so definitely come back and hang that and see that. We made those on stream a couple months ago, and they turned out fantastic. And they heated up well, which was the most surprising. Yeah, because we both thought oh, these are going to be kind of nasty, but no, they were super good. You just earned a follower. I'll tell my friends to follow also. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. We keep it pretty chill here. If there's anything you have interest in, let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions and new things to make. So if there's anything that you want to see me attempt, let me know. Assuming it's not like super regional where I can't like import the right fish eggs from wherever. We're not that fancy. Just keeping yourself, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Have you made Japanese curry before? I have made curry from the curry blocks. I have not made curry powder from scratch because that's very involved. It's on my list of things I want to do. I love curry. Uh, my wife is not a curry fan. She just doesn't like the flavor. She'll eat it, make it, but if we were to go to a Japanese restaurant, she would get a rice bowl, a pork dump. Chasu, yes. Well, chasu would be like a pork loin that's rolled up. Tonkatsu. I think it'd just be ton. Is that pork? I really need to actually learn Japanese. For Japanese curry, you just need the S&B powder to make karu, essentially. That actually doesn't sound as bad as I thought it would be. What's your favorite dish to cook? What is my favorite? I do like to make spaghetti. I like to make meatloaf. Like I make a pretty mean meatloaf when I need to, and my wife likes that, which she never liked meatloaf until I started making it, and she's like, "This is actually good." Some spaghetti for her. She hates her mom's spaghetti, but she loves mine. But what other things do I like? Beef stroganoff. I've made it like this really nice beef stroganoff recipe, and I haven't had it in years. But man, I have dreams about it. It was so good. Oh, paella. I made paella last time my wife went on a work trip. That might have been the tastiest thing I've ever made. I could make a sausage version of that, chicken sausage. That way, there's no shrimp to mess with you, Morgan. That'd be good. That sounds so good. Yeah. We have a local place here that does paella and tapas. It was the first time I ever had it. Super expensive. It was like 48 bucks for some paella. And I split it with a friend because we were eating there together, the four of us. They came in from out of town. Oh my god, it was life changing. I love a good rice dish. Unfortunately, it had like a couple of other seafood things on it that I generally don't eat. Like I'm not a big fan of like octopus or clams. It did have mussels. I do like mussels. I don't know why I like mussels more than I like clams, but I just do. So we ended up splitting the shrimp, and he took all the octopus and clams, then I ate all mussels. Oh, so good. I'm craving for one right now. Yeah, me too. I just had dinner. We do also occasionally make bread and desserts, although it's very intermittent compared to like this kind of stuff. Um, so, like, plan for this week is tomorrow to do the stuffed peppers, then Tuesday to do hayashi pasta. Wednesday is comic book day, so me and my wife go and get our comic books for the week, and then usually grab something to eat. So no stream Wednesday, and then Thursday we're doing homemade pizza on the pizza steel. I made the dough earlier this stream. It's going to cold proof for 4 days. And then I've got some pepperoni, some bacon bits, and some Italian sausage that I'm going to cook up and put on those, along with some bell pepper and some onion. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know what to make yet this week. Chow, I'm going to be honest with you. I spent probably 3 or 4 hours, like Saturday, just planning what to make for the week and like making out my list. It is a time suck. I have a long list of like notes in my phone of different things I want to make, but I'm trying to not repeat like the same type of meal. Like let a couple of days go by. So like I want to do assassin's pasta. At the same time, I want to make manicotti. So it's like, am I going to do pasta twice a week? I want to make Mexican food. And then I'm like, oh, nachos would be cool. So that's my problem. Is I think in like the same types of food, and then I'm like, no, I really need to separate this out. What you all jumpy for? Yeah, it's definitely challenging to make new things all the time. Well, it doesn't always have to be new things. Where do you usually get your ideas from? Cookbooks, Instagram, YouTube, Google, just talking to my coworkers.
Restaurants where you think you can do it better.
Restaurants, if I eat something at a restaurant and think I can do it better at home, or if I even like attempt it. I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I watch Kenji J Lopez Alt. I watch the Mythical Kitchen people. I watch Joshua Weissman. I watch Maddie Matheson. I watch Brian Langstrom. I watch America's Test Kitchen. All kinds of like different YouTube stuff I'm subscribed to. I'll watch their new stuff, and if something looks cool, I'll like note it down. And then I follow a lot of those people on Instagram and I just get random food suggestions. So I spend a lot of that being like, oh, that'd be cool. Or it's like, oh, that's kind of lame. Because a lot of that stuff isn't like, hey, I would make this for dinner. It's like, I'm going to make this and try and go viral on Facebook or Instagram or X or whatever. And I want to make actual real meals, not just like 40 pounds of fried chicken that I smother in gravy and put 2 pieces of bread on it and call it a meal. Just to get people to like watch. You know what I mean? I've made a bunch of my recipes from Mary Berg's winner of MasterChef Season 3, now cookbook author and TV show host. That's cool. I just bought Matthew Matheson's boxed mac and cheese. Let me know how that is. I want to try it. Why does the stuff looks frozen? Sorry, we're freezing again. Stupid internet. Let me know how that mac and cheese is, because I really want to know if it's good or not. And Grant, it came out tasty. Not my favorite though. Like, it's very smoky and delicious, but I don't know that it's something that I would eat regularly. Do you guys have it in the States yet? Apparently, New York and like the very north may have it, but not in the Midwest. We're like the last place to get stuff sometimes. But it's funny because one of the things that I want to do is when I hit that finally get 20 subscribers, I want to start a thing on the weekends called Cooking the Books, where we pick out a random like cookbook and then like pick out a handful of recipes to make out of it over like the next month, and then when we're done, give away the cookbook to the subscribers. as a giveaway. So that's one of the things I want to do. That way we can like pick some interesting things and like get a look at some different cookbooks, because I like owning cookbooks. I don't use them very often, but I like owning them. Plus, it would give me a chance to make recipes out of some of the random ones without like an entire shelf full. I did over mashed taters. I kind of want to try it your way. Cute. Well, let me know if you want to send a couple boxes of mac and cheese. Would be very happy to do so. That is a tempting offer. That would be super cool, Chow. Let me know how it is first before I commit to a couple of boxes. Because what if it's bad? Grant, couscous is the way to go with this. I mean, mashed potatoes would be really good too. You should taste test them on stream. A great idea. You can do a mac and cheese stream for a meal, and then, you know, maybe cut up some bacon and throw it in it, or some ham.
Why? Just eat mac and cheese.
Maybe she wants a protein.
Maybe we just love mac and cheese.
She can eat mac and cheese her way. I was just suggesting.
Maybe all we want is a giant bowl of mac and cheese, of all the mac and cheeses.
You want a giant bowl of mac and cheese?
You made me a giant bowl of mac and cheese before.
You said bowl. Like, I'm thinking like fried macaroni and cheese.
Can you make me can we do fried macaroni and cheese?
It would take 2 days, but yes. You make macaroni and cheese, and then you freeze it into balls.
Yeah, you scoop it, and, well, you freeze it first, and then you scoop it.
No, you scoop it.
And then you freeze it?
Yeah.
And then you, the next day, bread it and fry it.
Correct.
Yeah.
We could do that. It ain't easy being cheesy. You know what's tasty? Brisket mac and cheese.
Yes.
See? As somebody from a barbecue capital, yes, brisket mac and cheese is delicious.
Do you want more ice, bud?
The barbecue fest we went to on Saturday had all kinds of brisket. That was my wife's favorite thing, was some brisket and elote from one of the vendors. It was quite good. My favorite was a prawn BLT, which was just basically some pork belly, like crostini, a piece of arugula, and a shrimp, with like a sun dried mayo sauce on top. Elote. Yeah, I'm a big fan of elote.
You've never made that.
Did you want me to make elote?
No, you asked me what you haven't made on the stream.
Well, it depends. Are we talking like the side dish where it's like a couple of cans of corn, or are we talking about like grilling out corn and rubbing it with mayonnaise and seasoning and queso fresco?
I was making casual conversation. I wasn't expected to be grilled like this.
Oh, I'm sorry that I had a follow-up question. All right. I think it's time to call this. Chow, I suggest you do a macaroni and cheese for a meal, tacos, and then what else would be an easy, quick meal? Well, it doesn't have to be quick, but be something you could make on a weekday. Meatloaf. Make meatloaf.
It's gonna say grilled cheese. That's the same as mac and cheese.
My wife make grilled cheese. Very helpful, this one.
You could do breakfast sandwiches.
I made so many tacos on stream. Okay,
You could do breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, make breakfast tacos then.
Or just breakfast for dinner in general. But
Or-
yeah, breakfast tacos.
Lemon ricotta pancakes.
Those are good.
If you want, I can send you the recipe for it. It is phenomenal.
They're not too bad to make.
Yeah. Just make sure to grate your own cheese.
Of course.
Grant, you can't cut your own cheese in a box. if it's powder. Let me see what's in my freezer, actually. That's a good place to start. I've got a bunch of frozen fish sticks in my freezer, but that doesn't make for good streaming.
They're shaped like sharks.
They are shaped like sharks. Handle the stream for me, Morgan. Be entertained.
Break out the dino nugs. Bunch of ground beef, a pound of ground pork, pound of ground turkey. You could do some type of like, maybe I'll do the turkey lettuce wraps or something similar. Well, that'd be easy. What type of sea life facts do you want, Grant? I know many. Okay, Grant. Do you know why penguins... No. Mammal ones? What about birds? We can do penguins.
What is going on? What have I come back to?
I don't know much about manatees other than they're usually in warmer waters. They're like the vacuums of the ocean. They eat all the algae and all the stuff that's on the bottom of the ocean, which is why they're really good for the environments that they're in because they help keep it clean. But they're like super slow.
Bunch of ground beef, a bunch of ground pork, a pound of ground turkey, maybe the turkey lettuce wraps or something similar. That'd be good. Morgan, I require more sea life facts. Mammal ones, manatee. No heat wave this week, so it'll be fine to cook again. All I know about manatees, it is illegal to touch them. Well, I'm going to ignore your manatee talk because my wife knows that stuff, not me. You should make butter chicken.
You told me to hold down the fort. That means that we went into sea life facts.
That's fine. You can go. You can continue your sea life facts, but I was just trying to help because I thought of something. In butter chicken, you could make that. It's very similar to this in color.
7.
We have a ton of stuff to watch, so.
I more wanted a Mountain Dew, but it is too late in the night for me to drink a Mountain Dew.
You can have a Diet Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna have a fruit punch.
You could have a fruit punch. He said, tell me penguin facts. Did you know that their poop smells really bad and they like to peck your legs if they like you? What?
Yeah, penguins peck to show affection.
Much
They
like my wife.
also peck to help wear down the cartilage of their beaks and everything like that. Mostly they peck to show affection. And so, if you are at an aquarium and you volunteer at an aquarium like I used to, and then you're in the exhibit and you're helping to clean the exhibit, your boots are just slightly shorter than the penguins themselves, so they'll peck your legs to show affection and follow you around.
You see this poor boy? He's like, I want attention. Give me a roll.
You don't get a roll.
Hi, buddy. Good boy. Doggy. Wow, you burped. Thanks.
Good boy.
I appreciate that, boy. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. You guys know the drill at this point. Come back tomorrow, Tuesday, and Thursday for more meals. We already kind of went over them. Check out Instagram to see the pictures of anything and to see when I'm gonna go live. Check out any of the old VODs if that stuff interests you. They're also on YouTube now. Not all of them, but about 80% of them are, including the April Fool's Day stream, which any of you new people haven't seen is awesome. You should check that one out. I appreciate everyone who hung out, chatted, lurked.
Give me a big one. Who's there?
Followed, subscribed, etc. You guys are awesome.
That's it.
Alright, you can continue to watch my dog do tricks while I go and find somebody to raid. Have a good rest of the weekend, people.
Who's there?
And hopefully stay cool.
Come on, Skipper. Who's there? No, no. Shake. Can you shake? You can shake. Can you boop? There. Yes. Oh, the teeth. Sit. Okay, back up. Nope. Back up. Sit.